Okay, welcome guys to bass video 2. So this is the C scale. I don't actually have my bass with me, so I'll keep this all theory. So when you have your major scales, you have 7 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The notes that are represented by capital letters are majors, and the ones that are represented in lowercase are minors. So C is probably the easiest key to think about because there are no sharps, so everything is just natural. So if we look at it on the bass, the C note is your number 1, your D is your number 2, your E is your number 3, F is number 4, G is number 5, A is number 6, and 7 is number 1, and B is number 7. So your C is found at on your A string on your 3rd fret, and then on your G string on your 5th fret. So pretty much what I've done is that I've labeled all of the notes of the C scale with their numbers on the bass guitar, because most of the songs that we sing, we use something called the National Numbering System, where we, instead of saying necessarily the chords, we would refer to them as numbers. And so that's why you need to familiarize yourself with these 7 notes. So if we were playing a progression that was, let's say, C, G, A, F, it would just be a 1, 5, 6, 4. And there are different places that you can play these notes. So for example, you can choose to play a low 5 over here or a high 5 over there. So 5 is your G, and you can rotate. You can place this 6 over here is the same as the 6 over here. So you can slide your fingers, you can move around, and C is quite easy because it's all your natural notes. You don't have any sharps, so it doesn't get tricky. One thing worth noticing is that between every note there is a gap, there is a half step. So between a 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 3, you notice that there is these little accidental notes in here. So this will be referred to as a sharp 1 because it's just a note that's higher than 1, and this will be referred to as a sharp 2. There is no gaps between 3 and 4 and 7 and 1. I don't know why music is made like that, but it's just something worth noticing when you practice, that there is no gaps, and from E to F and from B to C it's continuous. So on the next video I'll get you to do some practices. So I'll get you to practice these 3 certain progressions. I've used Roman numerals because that is, that's the way to do it. So you've just got to familiarize yourself with them. Yeah, so I'll go through these in the next video, and then once you're feeling pretty confident playing in C, it might take a couple of days. Then I've got a couple of songs that we sing in church that are done in C. So this is Cornerstone. And you might notice here that they've got the Roman numerals to keep you in the loop. I've got In Jesus' Name by Ezra Houston. This is a lot harder because they use a B flat, which isn't actually in the scale of C, but it's worth looking at. So I've put the numbers down in the left corner to help. But just to start with, make sure that you familiarize yourself with the C scale, that you know where the notes are, you know which notes are represented by these numbers, because the numbers change in every key, and then we'll move on to the next video.